Hey guys, it's June 13th, and here we are for the recap. I know my setup is a little bit different today, um, but we won't worry about that. We'll be back to normal pretty soon. Let's see, we're doing the recap of the A.D.A.M process. So, accept, design, align, manifest. That's what our last four videos, in the intro video to um, were kind of setting us in motion for this um, process. And if you've been sticking with us and kind of going through the motions with us, hopefully you've been seeing some progress. Um, so if you didn't catch those original videos, I'm going to do this little recap. We're going to go over kind of like the very short version of each of those, and then we're going to get homework. This is going to be a really short video. It's going to be check-in just to kind of like see where we're at. And next week we're going to jump into Eve, which is going to be a little more in-depth, just for the simple fact that it's the things that are going to be causing problems with this section. So if you are having some resistance and some problems with any of the A.D.A.M stuff, the Eve stuff will hopefully fix it and get it flowing for you. Um, yeah, it's gonna be super fun. These are the things that I get stoked about. I think the phrase change is inevitable is a great one. If we can't accept that things will change and kind of embrace that, then we're going to be struggling for a very long time because things are always changing, they're always in flux. Um, and the more wholeheartedly we can embrace that. And for those of you who don't like change, I'm sorry, but every year you get older, you look a little different, things change, you get gray hair, you get bags under your eyes because you have teenagers, and they're a little bit night owlish, which is not your schedule. Um, So, just embrace life. It's what we're here to do. We're here to grow and evolve and change, and do not dig in your heels and fight that evolution because it's not going to work out the way you want it to. All right, so let's see. Here we are. Accept that there are things that you need to change. That's the first A in A.D.A.M. The D is to design a better you in as much detail as you can. The next A is for align with the version of you that you designed because of your acceptance. And the M is for manifest or become the version of you that you truly want to be. Um, yeah. That one is a hard one for me. Um, it's fun, but it's hard um, because I still fear judgment. That's something I've fought with since I was very tiny. Um, okay, so that's our recap. That was very quick. If you need to learn more about acceptance, designing, aligning, or manifesting in this particular process, you can go find the videos that are labeled those things. Like I said, this section should definitely be done in this order, just because it's going to be the most productive for you. When we get into the Eve section, for sure, any struggles that are coming up with the alignment or the manifestation in this section, You'll be able to bounce back and forth and see exactly how to do that. So it's going to be the most productive thing that you can do. Like I said, not all of us are exactly the same, and I understand that. Um, there are bits and pieces of this that you can go back and redo. You can do it like at the speed that you need to do it, like I said in a couple of the other videos. There have been things that I have done like 4 things at once, and there have been other things that I could only do that one because it was very hard for me to get over. Um, so the big things should be treated like big things, and the small things, most of us can kind of like group them together. If you think it's more true to who you are to do one thing at a time, do the one thing at a time. You're making progress, and that's all that matters. All that matters, honestly. You will never get any judgment from me because going through what I've been through, we need to take things slow sometimes. Um, all right, so for our homework, um, for the next couple days, for this weekend, I want you to look at where you are in your process. Not my process. I need to work my process. This is like a 12-step program. It's not 12 steps. I'm not saying it's literally that. I'm just saying you need to move at your own pace, you know? As long as there's progress, then that's fine. If you're trying to like give up yelling or being reactive, if you can catch yourself halfway through a reaction and not let it suck you into just that automatic you know, then that's progress. That's amazing. Honestly, that's super awesome first steps. Um, any any attempt at bettering yourself is going to get you further than just letting yourself get into those old patterns. Um, so it's good. I also want you to look at what was the easiest part for you? Was it thinking about what you want to be, like in the design, what you want to be, how you want to be, who you want to be, instead of what you're currently experiencing? Was that a good part for you? Was aligning a good part for you? Was having the confidence in yourself to be able to think like, hey, I'm gonna step into this today and doing it? Was that manifestation an easy part for you? um and why was that easy for you? um that's always a really, really poignant question. It tells us a lot. um when I realized that the easiest part for me was just accepting, because I know everybody's flawed. Whew, emotions. Um, Nobody's perfect. Definitely not me. Um, so that was a really easy thing for me. Whew. Thank goodness we're working on Eve next. Holy mackerel. Um, so design was a lot harder for me personally, because I have never had an example of what healthy relationships look like. Sorry. So that was a struggle for me. So what did I do in that case? I sat and thought about, myself as a child and what I would have wanted. And I think that kind of pulled into that inner child healing that I had to do. Because I never really got a childhood. I mean, I was a child. It was just never safe or comforting. So here we are, fixing things at this at this stage of life. Um, so, um, Likewise, what was the hardest part of this, and also why? Um, and I just gave you my examples. You don't have to, identify with that. You have lived your own life. Nobody else has lived mine, and I haven't lived any of yours. So answer that and see what it tells you about yourself. Um, See where those struggles are and why you're having that struggle. Um, Guess I need some more tears today. Um, Better out than in. We'll go with that today. Um, so in this process, you are more than allowed to, have more than one reason. You are allowed to feel your feelings. We all have them. And the more we kind of like cling on to them, the more they're going to hold us back from being who we truly are. Um, yeah. So, um, we're learning about ourselves. We're, if you were born today, you're a clean slate and you came into the world, who would you be? Without any outside influence. Forget kids, forget parents, forget spouses, forget bosses, forget jobs, forget education. What what would you be at your base level? If you're truly you, if you are the essence of your being, who is that? What does that look like? Um, and how does it feel? You know? Um, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody. I can only speak for myself. Um, and yeah, the longer I do this and kind of express those things that are going on with me and the stuff that I've been through to help other people get through stuff, the more I feel like I've actually accomplished something. Maybe other people don't see it that way, but I do because I know how much this takes out of me. To think about those experiences and all the things that I've been through as a human being. Um, it's not always pleasant. So I know I still have some emotional work to do on that. Which is why I said I'm still working on my stuff, but I've seen this help other people, and I hope it can help more people because some of us need a little guidance every now and then. Um, it's like when my kids used to be, they're teenagers enough now, but when they used to be little, we would take them bowling. Like my dad used to take us bowling on his vacations every year, and that's a very nice memory for me. So it's something that I wanted to hand down to my kids. Those kind of memories. And they have these little bumper lanes, like so you don't throw gutter balls because kids are not known to be hugely accurate with their bowling. Um, and so we would get the little bumpers and they would bowl and they would have so much fun. But yeah, it's time. It's time. If you want to change, here's your bumpers. Here it is. I mean, I will tell you where the lines are. For me, if your lines are a little bit different, that's fine. But I mean, this is not a law. This is just how how I learned how to fix myself. And if you want to follow that pattern, it's here for you. Um, and if not, then you do what helps you. Okay? That's it. No judgment. I love you guys. Um, do your homework. You have till Monday, and then I'll be back and we'll start up on Eve. Okay? See you then. Bye.